Alright, this is my 75-gallon reef tank and a wall enclosure that I built. I'm going to be going over the lighting and the filtration, some of the basic knowledge that I have and what I've learned. I've had saltwater tanks for close to 18 years, and probably 15 of those years I've been in the reef tanks. So let's get started here. This is the wall enclosure. Goes the ceiling to the floor. And there's the lower door so I can access the refugium, filter, pumps, etc. And the upper door so I can access the top of the tank, of course, and the lighting. Ventilation. Right now it's the it's in the morning light setup. The second lighting step will be the metal halide that I'm using. I'm using a 250 watt metal halide, 14,000K coral view bulb. I actually got a real good deal on the metal halide on eBay, brand new with the electronic ballast for about $160, and it came with a 14,000K bulb, which I wasn't happy with. It was very white, so I ordered another bulb from him, and it was only $20. It was a 20,000K, and it was still not too good, and it seemed to be burning my corals, and nobody really liked it, to be honest with you. It didn't do much. So I bought the Coral View bulb. I paid $60 for it, and I'm here to tell you that, you know, go the extra money for the better bulb, because there is a huge difference. Let me show you the side. There's a side view. If you notice up top, there's the intake portion of the ventilation system. Since I am running a metal halide, you definitely want to keep the enclosure to the tank as cool as possible, and since I am ventilating air across the top of the enclosure, it keeps the tank perfectly at 78 degrees. And there's the other, that's the fan side, the exhaust side. I use an actual exhaust, bathroom exhaust fan to suck across the top of the enclosure. It keeps it perfectly cool in there. Here's a close-up of the tank. Like I said, the metal halide is not on yet. This is these are just T5 HOs I run, one 10,000K and one 20,000K bulb as supplements, lighting supplement. There's the tank. There's an in-tank skimmer box. It works wonderful. Of course, you have a clam and candy cane coral, green finger leather coral. That's different variety of cabbage leather coral. You have the toadstool leather there. Many different type of zoanthids. That's a plate coral. Of course, he's not out yet because the metal halide has not come on yet. So different variety of mushrooms. There's a flower pot coral. He only comes out when the metal halide is on. And I'll go to part 2 of the video, show you the lighting and the filtration. Okay, here's part 2. Here's the inside of the enclosure. I use a fan to blow across the metal halide bulb here. These are my moonlighting system. And there is my bathroom exhaust fan. My ballast I keep up there, it keeps it absolutely cool. It's the other side. Down below is the refugium. I built this refugium system. I was having a terrible problem with nitrates and pH fluctuation, and I did a lot of research online and decided the refugium was the best route to go if of course you want zero nitrates and you want to keep your pH constant. It's an Aqua Pro 250 wet dry unit that I converted to a refugium. I still have the bio balls in there, but I am removing them about a handful out about every 3 days. And what I did is drilled it, put a bulkhead in it. I did it up top so the outlet of the bulkhead actually acts as a skimmer also on top of the refugium. And took a 10-gallon tank, built a one-stage bubble trap system in it. It works terrific. Keeps all the bubbles out of the tank. The protein skimmer. Ever since I installed the refugium, the protein skimmer has been working like never before. Of course, from what I've read online, most people that have the refugium set up are able to remove their protein skimmers after 6 months. The truth to that, I don't know yet. I'll have to research that myself. I'm definitely not gonna pull off a protein skimmer until I know for sure it's not skimming anything. But that's my 75-gallon Reef setup. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's a light. I purchased at Walmart. Paid $14 total for the light, which is the 6500K fluorescent, and the house and the clamp-on desk light. $14 total. I run it 24/7. The reason I run it 24/7 is because I've read online that if you run a lighting cycle where your reef tank lighting is on and your refugium light is off, and you vice versa, you know, when your reef tank lighting goes off, you turn on your refugium light. It has a tendency for chloropa spores to cloud up your reef tank. So they all recommend running it 24/7, and so far I've been running it now for 6 days, light on 24/7. My mangroves have grown about 3 inches, you can see, just in 6 days. My nitrates have went from 80 parts per million, which was extremely high, but I could never get them down. It has actually cut them in half since I built the refugium. I'm now at 40 ppm, and I expect that to go down again within the next week. So I'll keep everybody updated, and I hope you like the video. I'll do another part to this video as soon as the metal halide light comes on, so you get a better look at the difference. Okay, this is the tank with the metal halide on. As you can see, there's a huge difference in the color and intensity of the tank. Flower pot is beginning to open. Finger leather is doing awesome. I mean, I just can't tell you the difference it has made going to a metal halide system in conjunction with the refugium setup. And also I have an RODI unit, so I use nothing but RODI water, so I have 0 phosphates. Here's a maize brain. He gets very, very fat. Just give you a look at everything. Star polyps back there. I don't know if you can see them too good. The mushrooms. Zoanthan polyps. These things have, if you can look at their orange centers, they just got these colors just since I replaced the metal halide bulb to the coral view. It has made a color difference in this tank like you would not believe. So I definitely would recommend a coral view 14,000 K bulb for sure. Well, I hope this helps everyone, and if you have any questions, just email me and I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have.